Do you feel like you got fat because you got older? Well, let me tell you, you didn't. What has actually happened are one of two things or a combination of these two things. Item number one, you are moving less than you used to when you were younger. Now, mind you, up to a certain point, our bodies are changing, our metabolisms are changing, etc. But for females, particularly about what you were aged in high school, let's say, we'll give you a couple of years buffer there. Let's say 21 years old. And for males, about 24, 25 years old. You are leveled out to what you are going to be. So for a lot of people, they're like, yeah, when I graduated high school or when I got out of my early 20s, I started gaining weight. Well, I'll give you the reason as to why you started gaining weight. And if you're trying to fix that, how you can correct it. But what I want to be the overarching understanding of this video is that you did not get fat simply based on the fact that you got older. A lot of people, in fact, get leaner as they get older. I'll explain that in a minute. But the two reasons that a lot of our society tends to gain weight as we get older. Item number one is that we stop moving as much, we start moving less. You get a job, a desk job, you sit a lot in the car, you come home from that desk job, you're tired, you sit in front of the TV, and eat. And so you have that. You have less activity in general, so less calories being burned. It's a very, very easy thing to do. And even if you feel like you're active right now, a lot of people are nowhere near as active as they used to be. Now think about this, right? Even if you're not someone who goes to the gym or have an outdoors type lifestyle or whatever, if you used to go to the fucking club 3 nights a week or the bar and dance, like that's essentially aerobics for those of us who are older and remember our moms and aunts and uncles and maybe grandmas and grandpas going to, not grandpas, grandmas for sure, going to aerobics. Grandpas were fucking anti-aerobics. But that is essentially what dancing for hours at the bar or club is doing, is you're doing aerobics. You're getting your heart rate high and elevated for that time. Yes, you're consuming the calories from the alcohol, but you aren't sitting in front of the television consuming calories from the alcohol and forcing pizza and pasta and other highly calorically dense fucking items into your mouth. The second thing here is you make more money. When you're younger, you tend to be on a budget, even a grocery budget. I know groceries are fucking expensive right now, but when you're younger, you are on a much more stringent grocery budget, right? We hear people making fun of eating top ramen and whatever, but if you're only eating one bag of top ramen per day, yeah, it's not a great source of calories. It's not good from a nutritional standpoint, but the amount of calories being consumed isn't all that much. Dude, my shoulders are so sore. I'm having to change hands with this camera, with this phone. Crazy. Anyway, so age, time is not it is your enemy to a certain degree, but when we're talking about getting fat or losing fat, it's not. Losing fat, time is your friend. Gaining fat, time is your enemy, unless you start figuring out which practices you need to implement into your life to continue to stay at a healthy weight and not continue to gain weight. So, age didn't make you fat, time didn't make you fat, whatever. What made you fat was moving less and consuming more calories. The moving less happened because you don't have as active of a lifestyle. There's a cop in front of me. You don't have as active of a lifestyle anymore. We tend to just get a job, drive to work, go to work, eat fucking calories in the break room, come home, sit on the couch, eat more calories. Even if you're going to the gym, even if you're someone's like, yeah, I've been working out. Well, you go to the gym and you burn 200 or 300 calories. As soon as you come home and crack a beer or two and then stuff a bunch of pasta down your face and shit, you've just replaced all of those calories. So if anything, you're just staving off the obesity that is yet to come. No, I'm just kidding. It is good to do any sort of activity, right? But you need to make sure you're tracking your macros, tracking your calories. You understand the calories coming in are going to have an impact, particularly if it's day after day, time over time, right? That is why you gain weight. So the first thing is you move less, you burn less calories. The second thing is you got a job. And that job probably pays better than when you were 18 to 21 years old. And so you eat nicer food at a more frequent rate. And when I say nicer, I mean like if you go to a steak dinner, most of you guys are not going to avoid the dinner rolls and the butter and all of that. Before your food comes out, if you got an appetizer, most people have already consumed 1,000 fucking calories. Think about that. That's crazy. Like, let's say you go, I'll say something that everyone knows. Texas Roadhouse. Amazing biscuits, right? You eat those biscuits. You have an appetizer, and I don't know what the appetizers are, chicken wings, whatever, right? So you have 4 or 5 chicken wings. You have 2 or 3 biscuits with some butter on it. That's 1,000 calories already consumed. Some of you motherfuckers don't even burn 1,000 calories in a day. So That's 1,000 calories already consumed, and then you have your dinner on top of that. So in one meal, not one day, one meal, some people consume 2 or even upwards of 3 days of calories worth in that one meal. So remember that. You're not getting fat just based on your age. You're getting fat because you move less and you eat more fucking food. Remember that. Love y'all. If you need help, well, number one, I'm going to start doing the YouTube thing here. Subscribe. Give me a like. Help me bump in the algorithm. Leave a comment. Do all that shit. But yes, subscribe. I'll keep giving more tips and tricks and rants and things like that. And if you need help, reach out. I got you.